Well, just recently,
Yeah.
Amber Guyger was found guilty of murdering Botham Jean.
Botham Jean, who was he's like 26 when he got shot.
Yep.
He was a church guy. He was like educated guy, church. I think he was Haitian.
Oh, is that what he is? Okay.
Haitian, that's Haitian. Yeah.
I
would think he's Haitian.
I got that vibe from his family.
Jean,
yeah.
he's Haitian.
Jean, yeah.
Jean.
Or Wyclef Jean, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So he
Oh, Jean, Botham Jean. Okay,
right. He was killed unnecessarily because this woman mistaken her apartment. She thought it was her apartment. Someone was in her apartment. I'm like, you don't know where the fuck you live, yo. And what's here really
Well, she
funny,
was drunk, right?
I guess she was drunk. But when you're drunk, usually you're honest with yourself and how you feel about shit. And another thing too is, I heard she has a lot of texts, the racist texts about black people and shit like that. And there's a 911 call where she goes, "Oh, I fucked up. You know, so she knew what the fuck she was doing. She had a hatred for black people. She despised black people, you know, because I always said white women are Decepticons.
You did say that.
White women are Decepticons, dude. And obviously, not every single white woman on the planet is, so let's not try to misconstrue what the fuck I'm saying. But a lot of white women are Decepticons. There's another white woman who was a costume designer in Hollywood who was saying, "Fuck niggers. I hate niggers. I want them all dead. I wish I was there. I would have fucking sidekicked her fucking throat, bitch. Fuck you." You know what I mean? But she's going, "I hate all niggers." Like everybody's like, this is what I mean about the reparation shit. This kind of, these outbursts of like, black people, we've done nothing to you. Bitch, get your history in order. I hate niggers. Because if I was there, I'd have probably smacked the shit out of the bitch.
Right, because I remember
You know?
in the trial, they were saying how, it might have been the judge that said that the jury should consider a stand your ground defense.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, but he was at home.
Yeah. He was
on his own ground.
He was on his own ground.
Right.
In his home.
With a home invader, basically.
It's like, it's a crime to live. It's a crime for black people to breathe. Like, and she went in and shot him. And then she put on the Meryl Streep. She did that shit. She had her hair combed down like Sissy Spacek and Carrie. He attacked me. That's what white women use. They always use the attack, the physical thing. The black man attacked me. That church guy, yeah. He came at me with gospel music. The fuck out of here.
The man's family,
Yeah.
his father and his brother, I believe, testified.
Okay.
And both of them actually said that they forgive her. In fact, the father said that hopefully they could be friends.
With whom?
With her.
Fuck that bitch, yo. Fuck that bitch. And be friends with her for what? What the man. And this is the reason why religion gets on my goddamn nerves, man. You know, religion is good for different purposes for people.
Nigeria is very Christian, isn't
Well,
it?
hell yeah, it's Christian and Muslim.
And Muslim, yeah.
Listen,
Mostly Christian or mostly Muslim?
I think it might be more Christian than Muslim, but there's a lot of Muslims in Nigeria.
I've met a lot of
Or
very
it might be
Christian,
almost equal.
Christian Nigerians, yeah.
Listen,
Very
and I'm
devout.
I don't want anybody that's trying to, my parents were God-fearing people, my relatives God-fearing people. I went to church the whole nine.
Okay, so your family's Christian.
Yes.
Okay.
Episcopalian. I discovered that my father said we were Episcopalian. You know how I found out? We were at, okay.
Sorry,
Yeah.
don't want to interrupt you, but I actually looked it up. Nigeria is 50% Christian. It's the largest Christian population in Africa.
Yeah, it's 50 and 50. We're Muslims too?
I guess.
So it has to be 50-50 almost. It's
I
more
guess.
Equal.
Well, I mean, you probably throw in some other people.
Yeah, some other kinds.
But
There's different types of sects and stuff like that. But I didn't know I was Episcopalian until my father told me in the middle of church.
80 million Nigerians are Christians.
Whew.
A lot of Christians.
That's a lot of money being wasted. Sorry. You know, Nigerians love God. They'd be like, Jesus, let me tell you, Jesus Christ, you know. And you know what's so funny is when, you know, in Catholic church, they get the little body of Christ.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to go up. My father brought me and said, no, we don't do that. I said, what do you mean? I'm like, you know, I'm kind of hungry. Because, you know, in Mass, you want that little chip. And then my father said, we are Episcopalian. You know, Nigerians pronounce things a little differently. Episcopalian. My father said, we are Episcopalian. I said, does that mean starving? Because I want one of them chips, yo. I mean, Episcopalian. Why can't we get the chip? We've earned it. This boring ass mass. We earn a chip, man. You know what I mean? So, these people are obviously religious, and I think that religion tends to obscure and cloud our thoughts on rationalization. You know, I'm not saying you can't go to church. Everybody has their reasons to go to church. I don't want to ever insult anybody, but I think church is bogus sometimes. You're spending all this money to not act logical. Like, listen, I think that they wanted to, like, if the brother and the father said, let's forgive her, maybe it's to bereave, because you don't know how you're going to bereave. And maybe it's to just give them a little bit of like, because they're probably so angry, they go, I got to forgive this woman because I don't want to live my life bitter and angry.
Right.
I get that.
Right. Because, the opposite is, I hate her.
Yeah.
And this 10-year
that 10-year sentence
verdict,
is bullshit. That should have been
10-year
life.
sentence
Should have been life.
is just not good enough for me.
And
I'm going to go and just kick my dog every day to try to deal with this anger.
Right. So let me forgive. You have to kind of trick yourself and let me forgive because I don't want to have all this hate in my heart. But sometimes I don't believe God says, hey, don't be mad at that. He shot your brother and your son for no fucking reason because she's a racist. And that's what we're dying here, man.
Right. Well, if she had opened that, if the person on the other side of that door was an Asian woman, right, I seriously doubt she would have shot.
She wouldn't have shot. It's a conditioned response to react to black skin, to brown skin. It's a conditioned response. They teach themselves when they see black. Because I've been in situations where I'm arguing with a white dude and the cops come and they already look at me. They already go, oh, well, what did he do already? Yeah. You know, they already go, nah, don't worry, it's him. You know, I've seen that. You know what I mean? They react, and I think literally, and there might be some cops watching, I think they might have like a slideshow where they show black people, yeah, kill! They show a white person, leave him alone. Black, kill him! You know, they probably train their minds because when they see us, there's already an anger, there's already an angst, there's already a challenge, you know? And she was a racist, and I think that bitch should have 1,000 fucking years in jail. Fuck her, and she tried to do that crying thing that she did to Meryl Streep. He fucking attacked me.
She said that he attacked her?
He said that he was attacked, like he came at her. This is what white folks do when they want to get, you know, because they go, wait, you were in danger? He used physical what? Because every time they think we're always attacking them. When cops shoot unarmed black men, he pulled out his dick. That's what it was. It was a big black, I thought it was a gun. You know, that's what they do.